What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna tell you my worst story I got as a driver. My worst experience as a driver. So, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, one of those. All I know, the bars was closing. So I pull up. The guy don't come out, and I'm like, dang, should I leave? But I'm like, you know what? It's 3:30 in the morning. Let me call him. Finally call him. He comes out, and he sits right in the front seat, And, I'm like, hey, and he's like, hey, everything's cool. Pull off, and we're driving. And I was like, so how was it in there, Because it's all quiet, I got the radio playing, but he's in the front. So, usually people sit in the front, they want to talk. So I'm like, how was it in there? He was like, it was okay, man, but I am what I am. And I'm like, what is this guy talking about, man? That's what I'm saying in my head. But then in my head, I'm like, maybe he's just drunk. So I just say out loud, yeah, okay. And he says it again. I am what I am, And I was like, what are you, man? What are you? What are you saying? And he was like, I may have killed somebody. I don't know. So now I get nervous immediately. Like, do this guy say that before he try to kill people, or is he a killer? Are you going to try to kill me? So right away, I get nervous, So, I make sure I got what I got, what I'm saying, for protection. You know what I mean? So I make sure that's visible and ready to go. So, everything get quiet again. And as it get quiet, I'm mad now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm giving this guy a ride. You know what I'm saying? He got me in here nervous. That just turns into like, who the F this guy think he is? You know what I'm saying? He in my car got me a little nervous, man. And I'm like, freak that. So now it turns into like, F this dude. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm picking a fight with this guy. I bring back up the subject. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, so you might have killed somebody, huh? He's like, yeah, I am what I am. I might have killed somebody, I don't know. And, he's sitting there with a smirk, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, me too, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have too. He was like, oh, you too? I was like, yeah, I might have. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got a big attitude. I might have. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, he sits back and said, oh, okay. And I'm like, it's not over. I'm still picking a fight with this guy. I'm like, so, what, you want to die tonight? You know what I'm saying? And then that really pushed his button. So I pushed his button, I pushed his button back. He bothered me tonight. I'm going to bother you. I'm mad. You still in my car, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being nice, giving you a ride. All this is just going through my head, mad tension, man. And he was like, why, you want to die tonight? He sat up a little bit. So, I sit up a little bit and I'm like, yo, my word, I'm not dying tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, I banged on the steering wheel a little bit. I know I ain't freaking dying tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at him like, make your move, man. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, the tension was so rough for me. Like, I was this close, man. You know what I'm saying? I forget all about what I got right here. And I'm looking like, yo, as soon as you make a move, I'm going to just start wailing on your face, man. I'm telling you, these blows are going to come hard, man, and fast, man. I'm sizing this guy up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, this guy, he sits back and he's just like, well, I'm just saying I am what I am. So now I'm pissed off now because I'm like, this guy's playing with my head or he's drunk or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, this guy gotta be drunk, or he know what he's doing, or he just effing with me, or he just sitting back like, all right, this driver is not, nervous, or he's mad now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it was, but we get to his house, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, yo, man, the night's not over. Do you want to, let's go out to the strip club or something, man? I got money. I pay for everything. He's pulling out his money and all that. He's like, I paid for it. Let's go out. man, let's go to strip club. And I turn around and look at this guy like, yo, man, you just threatened my life, man. You know what I'm saying? You in here like you was about to kill me, man. How the freak you gonna ask me to hang out with you after that, man? And he's like, no, I didn't mean it like that, man. I didn't mean it like that, man. And I was just like, man, nah, I don't want to hang out, man. I don't want to hang out. Anyway, it's 4 in the morning. There's nowhere to go right now. Everything's closed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this guy act like he ain't just had me upset. You know what I'm saying? So I figured it was him being drunk. And he was just like, all right, man, give me your number, man. We can hang out. And I was like, just call a number. You got my number. I called you. You know, it was the Uber number. I called you. Just use that. And he was like, all right, man, cool, man. And I'm like, all right, man, have a nice night. You know what I'm saying? Good night, man. He gets out the car and whatever. It ended like that. But, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the freak just happened, man? I was pissed off right there. You know, I sat there for a minute. But, I mean, I got over it in like maybe an hour. You know, I turned back to my normal self. Because I felt like I handled it good. But I didn't like how he got my blood boiling. Like I could have just started wailing on this dude. We could have been in there fighting from him being drunk or just saying that. But he might have killed somebody. I don't know. Because you know how drunk people are. They start telling the truth. I don't know. All I know, I wasn't dying right there that night. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to let this guy kill me. And that was, you know, it had me pissed off, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything could have happened right there, man. You know, it was this close of getting crazy in the car. You know, I could have grabbed it. He would have made a move like that. I would have think he was trying to kill me. I could have grabbed what I had over here and just used it. Or I could have just started, you know what I'm saying, pounding on his face, anything, man. And this guy is playing with me or he's drunk. You know what I mean? It would have been a bad situation, but luckily it turned out what it turned out to be. Everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got over it in an hour, man. Got back to my normal self. And that was my worst story right there. That was my worst experience as a driver, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like my life got threatened for a minute. And I felt like I was going to have to fight for my life, man. And like I said, the situation could have escalated as something nuts, you know what I'm saying? Could have been crazy. But, you know, that's my worst experience. But anyway, you guys be safe driving, man. Be cool. Stay safe. Be careful. Later.